Good afternoon, everyone. This is gonna be May tour of our weekend house. It is currently 22nd of May. Weather is beautiful, as you can see. It rained a bit and now it's sunny, so I thought I make a little house tour. There are a lot of plants that I don't know real name of it, so I will put it somewhere on the screen, but let's go. So this will be this. There are a couple of them missing. They died. They are gonna be our live hedge following that string. There was old I don't know, pine or something that dried out. I have to take that out and plant one of these. There's this thing, which there will be a future video. I have to trim it a bit. I trimmed it like this a couple years ago. I thought it might be cool, so let me know what you think after I shape it a bit. Okay, so here we have this plant. This is what grew from beginning of the spring. This part of the house will be future project because I have to dig all that out. I have to make space from the house and place rocks and also drainage because we have a moisture problem in our house. This part of our house is always wet inside and it's disgusting, and we have to deal with that. And we also have to deal with this beautiful rose, which is, as you can see, about 2.5 meters tall, and I really don't know how to deal with that. It is really close to the wall, so I'll have to figure something out. This thing is beautiful in the summer when it blooms. It's a lily or something. And then there's this rose also, which is not that great. Not that good condition, but I will try to save it. And here also, as you can see, I already dug that part of the house or that wall, and the problem was the ground was above the insulation line between the foundation and the wall, and it directly pulled moisture to the wall, so I don't know who did it and why, but it's my problem now and I have to deal with it, so this will be a future video. Okay, this also has to go. Okay, on this side of the house it's currently a big mess. That all has to go. Also, there will be a line of stones and drainage around the house, but this wall is not the problem because the insulation that separates the foundation and the wall is right about there, and this is always dry, so that's okay, but I will decorate it. There is, I don't know what to call this. It has a name, it's beautiful, I like it, and one day I have to trim them just a bit, make them nice, but I left them like this so I can collect seeds when they are dry. And everything that you see here grew up from the seeds, so obviously it's okay, it works, so I will continue do that. But as you can see, it's quite a mess, and that all grass has to go. And here is a little yellow flower which is completely hidden in all this mess. Okay, there is our yard, so let's begin. This is my absolutely favorite tree. It is ginkgo, or whatever you like to call it. It's beautiful, but we had a rainstorm, and as you can see, these leaves suffered a bit, but it will recover. There is this flower bed which I made a video on it. There is this rose. Again, wind did that. I am trying to form it so it is like a round tree, and currently it is overgrown, but once doors bloom out I will cut them, form them, and etc. There's this, I also like it. It is lemon of sorts. It has huge spikes, and as you can see, I went to show it to you and already got stung, but I like it, it's beautiful. Here is this thing. It has white like round shape flowers, you'll see. Now here is the rest of that live hedge. There is the yard entrance, and here is continuing to grow. It's not in great condition, as you can see. There are these little bastards all over it, but I'm dealing with it right now, and this is all from this year growth. It's holding well. See, from there to the top, that's all new, that's all this year, and so on. It continues down. Okay, here is that. We trimmed it. There are dry growing. It was old, very old, and it had this mold or whatever growing on it, I guess from moisture, I don't know, and we trimmed it all the way. I found in the book that that's the way to rejuvenate a tree, an old tree, and it works. Look at that. That's all new from about a month ago. That's how much it grew, and I kinda like it in this form, little short tree. It's nice. Now over here, this is how we imagined, and it ended up well. We kinda wanted a path around the trees, here, and there's that decoration that I also made, which I don't have video because it was before I joined YouTube. But let's go. This is piece of shit, of course. It is supposed to get rid of moles I don't know what to call them, but it does absolutely nothing. As you can see, they punched the hole in the ground right there, so it just makes noise like that one. This is my, I like to call that mine, and that my wife's tree. I'm trying to, when I bought it, it was that tall and had a few more branches that I transplanted, and currently I'm trying to shape it so it grows in the top, not wide or anything. I want to grow it to the top, and it is currently working okay. It's kind of forming the shape I want. Now here are some small roses which are probably gonna go. There's this thing which is absolutely beautiful. Once it blooms, it's young tree. It's currently, I think, second year, and still it hasn't bloomed, but I expect next year it will. It has flowers around the main branches. I'll put the name and picture somewhere on the top. And this is also beautiful. It's currently overgrown. It will get shaped once it fills in the middle. It will be right like a bowl shape. And this is that same tree. I don't know, name will be somewhere. This is my wife's, and as you can see, there is consequences of the wind, unfortunately. So here is decoration for our yard. This was given to me by a friend, and this also, and I thought I like old barrels, and it was I had to make something. I didn't want to place it just on the yard. It will get rained or whatever. So I thought, let's make a. I don't have it unfortunately, but I can explain you like this how I made it. So these beams are two part, as you can see on the middle. They are screwed together. I drilled all the way through and use thread rod and tighten them together. Then these beams are all leftover that I found. That's nothing new. And here also. And I could go with many different designs of these side beams, but this is material that I had, and I kinda like that shape, like a stairs or whatever. You could go straight down and then triangulate it, but I kinda like this shape. This is old tub. I hung it up the top, and yeah, these side beams go on the top, and there is connecting beam, and then I made these triangular, and across there are 3 of these small beams, and then you just place tiles on the top. It's basic. I like house building. I don't know if that is made by some kind of standards or whatever, I did it myself. I looked in the books online, and that's how you do it, for example, and it's working okay. I have to make these side decorations like here, like here. There will be same decorations on that. This is also my project, and it turned out nice. All that I had from this was this wheel. It was the whole idea of this everything, and there you go. Look at this. So yeah, I have to put that decorative boards all around. It will kind of close this up and it will look nice. The only trick that I learned here is that this bottom beam has to be placed like this. All the middle ones go like this, and the top one goes like this, so it is nice and flat. Okay, this is project that I filmed on my first video. I wanted to plant this little guy, but it's currently not holding that great. As you can see, this has dried, but I can see something here. It may be good. This is my project car. There will be whole series on that. And here is, I don't know, cherries, but what's called bigger. There are some that dried out and went bad, but there are a couple that we will get to eat this year. And here is my plum tree. It's growing very well. So yeah, and there are quite a bit of them. This is my storage, and there was, when we bought the house, there was a lot of old boards, planks and whatever, and I cleaned all that up and I planted these flowers which bloom orange. Oh, they started here. I think in about 2 or 3 weeks they will be blooming. On the bottom side of the shed is also a wild plum called Nancy or whatever. They are very round and yellow. It's like a wild plum or something. There's a view from the bottom of the yard. This is my shed, barbecue, of course. These are branches that I cut when I pruned these cherries, and there will be a small project on that. You'll see that in the future. This is rose. It has huge flowers. This cherry also grew very well. bigger than my hand. Here is that thing that you made tea from it. Yeah. Here's an apple tree. Look at that. That's beautiful. And keep in mind, we don't use any fertilizer or anything that you spray on trees. This is all natural. What grows grows, what doesn't grow doesn't, and we like to keep it natural. It means that you have maybe a fewer maybe I will have fewer apples or cherries or whatever, but it's natural. But they are looking good so far. Look at that. Oh, I can't wait. That's beautiful. This wild plum is the same as that on the bottom of the shed, and that's huge. That's absolutely huge. I didn't trim it in like 2 years, and look at that. It's good for shade for our car, but I'm afraid it's gonna collapse and crash or whatever. Then underneath is this beautiful rose. It's a smaller one. I don't know the breed or whatever you call it. This flower bed, I also made a video pulling those weeds, but as I can see, they are already growing new. This is my barbecue. That is also a future project. There's also a rose. There's this cherry tree. There's this. This flower bed is also on the video. It's holding okay. Oh look, wild strawberries. Nice. My wife planted these roses here and these two. They were planted from cuttings, and they're holding okay. We have to place them somewhere else. There is entrance to the house. There are grapes growing on top. It's mainly for the shade. We don't really like them, but it makes shade for our table, so yeah. There is this fruit. Check out that bastard. Stinky bastard. Last year we had a very few of them, but this year it seems that it's holding very well. And this is the star of our yard. That's our fig. It is absolutely delicious, and it gets like I don't know, you can place it like a palm. It gets big like a palm of my hand, and it's one of those kind that gets like a dark blue color, and they are very delicious, very sweet and delicious. This is our water tank. It collects rainwater from our roof. And here is where we started, and I wish you could smell through the screen, but these little roses, they're very spiky, smell absolutely beautiful. How good they look. So yeah. Oh, I have to show you one more thing. This barbecue will be a future project, very near future project. It will get demolished, and we bought a quad or ATV or whatever, and also a trailer. Father-in-law has a lot of ground and a lot of work, and we like to drive on the quad, so I have to make a shed for it or a garage. It will get extended like that and extended behind, and it will get up to here. So I will have to make a concrete foundation and build walls and roof and everything. So yeah, that will be near future project. So yeah, this is kind of like before. So yeah, that's it. Oh, I also made this carport. I don't know what to call it. It was not made for this car. It was made for our car, but this thing is currently parked here. This is from that tree. It is dug like 50 centimeters in the ground, and I don't know how well you can see, maybe here. I burned all that is in the ground, and also up to here. I burned it with a blowtorch, so to keep it somewhat stable. And yeah, that's the construction. As you can see, there are these poles, 6 of them. Then there are these long that go on top of each pole. Then I connected these long poles here and on the bottom. You can see it right now, and triangulate it to keep it strong, and it is quite okay. Let me do a shake test. I mean, it's shaking, but it stops very fast and it feels very sturdy. I mean, these poles are not that thick, so yeah. We had once like a tent on the top, but it didn't hold very well, so yeah, it's currently looking like this. And I planted these from the seed. I will put the name of them, and my plan is to let them grow all over to the top and form like a balls. They have very nice flowers and form like a balls on each pole on the top. I don't know, I thought it might look cool, so yeah. But one trick is that you have to be an idiot like me to do that, because now once the roots grow, I think it will be fine, maybe even better for these poles. Maybe the roots will grow around them and keep them sturdy, but right now I have to water these, and it's right next to my poles, so I also water these. I water my poles, which is absurd, but yeah. So yeah, there are a lot of work to do, so yeah, that will be our future projects. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.